Well, good morning. I was sitting here trying to get ready to edit video, and as I check through things and look at our wonderful Fleabay sellers here, why the stupidity is appalling to me, so I thought I'd better take time out to quickly go through some stuff here. Very first listing I look at when I look under shapers is an original Atlas shaper tool holder, new old stock. Now this is the boring bar holder. It is an original. It very possibly, very probably could be new old stock, never been used, all that good stuff. Seller that's been around for a while should know better than this bullshit. $349.99. So let's see what the description says. Original Atlas shaper tool holder, new old stock, free shipping to the lower 48 states. For $349, you should hand deliver it to my door, you dumbasses. All right, big pictures. New old stock boring bar holder. You know, there's nothing to these other than it's an original holder. You know, these were a forged tool holder, just like the other tool holders were, or the other one for the shaper is. They're basically pretty simple. Just look at the pictures here real quick. You know, this is nothing spectacular, and it is certainly not worth $349. That's just stupidity. Dimensions are here, although we don't even need dimensions, and I think I'll go out and gather up some stuff. We'll do a welded up tool holder like this today and release it. It gives measurements here, but all these are is this is a 1/2 inch bore here. It's a 1 inch OD. We're 1 inch tall from here to here, and whatever shank length is, I'll have to go back and look at those, but it's going to be, the shank's going to be 1 inch tall or just under 1 inch tall. What about well, probably about 3/8 wide. I don't remember exactly. Like I say, we'll shoot some video of this one real quick. 1/2 inch holder, inch long. You know, and these are a useful accessory if you're cutting keyways. I do a lot of keyways. All of mine's a homemade holder that was with my machine when I got it. But yeah, these are right at or just under 1 inch tall, and it's got one set screw that locks the bar in place. So that's all there is to these. So anyway, don't be sucked in by this stupidity. I mean, this is blatant stupidity here. On down under shapers, nothing really new and exciting here that we haven't looked about before. Somebody's selling the pages taken out of I believe these are Popular Mechanics. It's how to use a 7-inch bench shaper, 1954 Atlas info. He's wanting $15 for it, and he sends it to you in a sleeve. And you know, you can find this stuff online. It's there. Don't be buying this junk here. That was shapers. Atlas milling machines. Somebody's got some stuff for the production mill here. They've got a handle listed here for $85. There again, unless you've got one of these, you don't. There's no need for it. Two of them in excellent condition. This is a seller that's been around for a little bit. He wants $85 and $10 shipping for it. These are production handle for knee and table in excellent condition. As I said before, it's not worth putting these machines together. There's a big picture. It's a good looking handle. I'm sure it's been cleaned up. You know, this would have been much more worn than this, where this has been polished. This may be a coat of primer or a coat of gray paint, who knows, and a fresh bolt in there. Big damn deal. So there's a handle that goes on the production models, and like I say, it's not just a matter of changing the handle and the gearbox over. There's also the table's completely different. Everything. It's not worth trying to change them over. So there's that one right below it. He's got the table feed gearbox, and he wants $175 for this. Actually, I've got a spare one of these. If somebody really wants one, I'll sell it to you for $150. Just shoot me an email, and I'll pay the shipping on it here in the U.S. He wants $15 shipping, $175 and $15 shipping. There again, that's not a $175 thing. I believe it's a cast iron housing. It's got the gear with a shaft on it, and I believe this covers aluminum. I don't think it was cast iron, although it may very well be. But off the top of my head, I want to say that's an aluminum cover. And there's the other view of it. You know, not worth doing. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Cross slide milling drilling table. Yeah, nothing else really spectacular here. Atlas Craftsman 10502, 10501 milling attachment, 10-inch, 12-inch new in box. He wants He wants 600 bucks, 595 and 86.85 shipping. No, 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 no. And when you look at the end of the box here, new, never used, an original Craftsman box from Sears. Descriptions say anything. Equips 12-inch for face milling. Gib take up assures permanent accuracy. Permanent accuracy. Yeah. Bullshit. Big pictures, you know, you look at the box on the end, it's for the 12-inch, so it's not the 10-inch. It's a good looking vise, but either we got cosmoline or some rust on it, one of the two. And that's the problem with a lot of this new old stock stuff. Even though it's new old stock, it's set on a shelf, it's gotten wet, it's gotten damp, whatever the case may be, and you end up quite often with some rust on it. And it's got good looking paint on the back of it here. I looked at this closer earlier. I'm not going to go in. Let's see. All of this stuff, I'm assuming this is just the cosmoline it was packed in, but it's kind of grungy looking, you know. So is it, and I don't believe it's been used. These, you know, it looks very good. Although you see a little bit of markings here where it's slidden back and forth. So who knows if it is really new. It's got some chipping on the paint here. And it's actually kind of ugly looking in a lot of respects, just a little bit. But see here again, cosmoline or a little bit of rust. What do we got down here? So I don't honestly know, but these look pretty ugly. There's our paint's been chipped off of it, you know. So even if it's new old stock, this thing's been beat around. When you look at these vice jaws, why this picture doesn't show it as well. But when you look here, I believe that's some rust in there. I believe those are pitted up pretty good. I don't think that's, you know, those to me are ugly looking. So anyway, there we go. Pass. Pass, pass, pass. There's a rare Atlas milling machine M1300 swivel vise. I'm not going to look at it. $416.50 and 5028. That one's coming out of Canada. Not even going to go look at it. You know, it's pretty ugly. And then we're back down into the other milling machine parts. These guys are trying to suck you in on some production stuff, some main body castings, a original factory stand here for 400 bucks. I think we looked at this and talked about this the other day. Yeah. Blatant stupidity. Lathes very quickly. Some original Craftsman, well, they say original Atlas lathe tool holders. Got different ones, new open box, but they're branded Craftsman. Not going to go look at them. They're wanting 30 bucks a piece, 50 bucks for a threading tool holder. Here's one for you, new listing. Atlas Craftsman lathe taper attachment machinist, pre-owned, 750 bucks. This is not even the tool room taper attachment. This is just the standard tool room taper attachment. This guy I think has been around and starting to sell some parts here. And if I remember right, this is the same guy that's going in and cleaning these up and trying to tell you they're worth big bucks. All it says is Atlas Craftsman lathe taper attachment fits 10 and 12 inch, which is true. But look at the big pictures here, and I haven't looked at the big pictures on this. This looks to be complete. You know, I don't see a problem with that. It looks pretty clean and everything. But this is a $200 attachment. You know, to try and get $750 for these, this is a ripoff. These guys are just so far out of line. It's unreal, just unreal. So nothing for me to really tell you about these. We can look at the pictures and see what it is. Standard taper attachment. Like I say, it's not a tool room taper attachment. Tool room taper attachment, I'm seeing those go, or they should be going for the $300 to $400 range. They're not worth more than that. And the standard taper attachment is 200 bucks. That's all they're worth. That's all they're worth. And then I think for the most part there's a bunch of tool holders here. You know, you can go through. Now there is a tool post grinder for the for machinist metal lathe, $5.99 and $60 shipping. Now this is a Atlas tool post grinder, and I looked at the description here. Genuine Atlas tool post grinder, great working condition. Cords could be tucked into the switch case, but it works fine just the way it is. Yeah, let's just leave them. Let's just leave those cords hang out there without the housing and see how long that goes before it shocks the crap out of you. This is an original. It looks to be complete here. Got the original motor on it. You know, all of these I think are well used and abused. These this had a 3400 RPM motor on it. I believe this to be the original motor. I think this is all original. Now I do think I've got a guard that I'm building patterns off of. I have a cast iron guard. I believe this guard is aluminum from looking at it. There's no, you know, we don't have any brown patina on it or anything, where there's a little bit on some of these other areas on the tool post grinder and the mounting system and stuff. There's a little bit of brown where it's collected a little bit of rust and patina there. You see none of that on the guard, so I believe this is an aluminum guard that's on here. You know, I would expect to see a little bit of brown on these scraped off edges when I look at the brown and the crud down in here and on the end of the shaft there, on the end of the mounting shaft. So, or that's a pivot shaft. I guess this is our mounting shaft. But I believe that to be an aluminum guard. So just something to note. Yeah, see, we've got the brown patina here and on the back of our T-nuts and things like that at the bottom of our bolts. So to me that looks like an aluminum guard. That's the only thing that's really interesting about it. Now this this connector to hook your cord up is a newer replacement, it looks like. Now we don't have the guard for the other side of the wheel. I think we should have an outer guard there. I do believe. Hadn't noticed that before. So yeah, when we look at this brown and stuff here on these cast iron surfaces, to me that guard will be out of aluminum. So anyway, not a bad looking tool post grinder for a used one, but at the most it's going to be worth 350 or 400 bucks. It's not worth $6. Yeah, gonna be worth 350 to 4 at the outside. I think that's about all that's here. Atlas Craftsman 12-inch lathe steady rest, $149.99 and $30.95 shipping. This is somebody's. I'm not going to look at it. This is somebody's home built piece of stuff. Why would you give 150 bucks for that? So that's all I see that we haven't looked at before. Anyway, found those interesting for you. Comments, suggestions, leave them in the comments section for me below. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and thanks for taking the time to watch.